Okay, so growing up in Curacao is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Being a tiny little unique island that it is, it gives you very unique experiences when you're growing up. And thanks to some awesome suggestions from you guys, here are 5 awesome things about growing up on Curacao and Bonaire and Aruba, kinda. Curacao is a very multilingual island. Right off the bat, most people grow up speaking at least 4 different languages. You have Pavimento, Dutch, English, and Spanish. Now, most people are weak in at least one of those languages, linguistically, but it's still on a level which you can communicate and understand. So when you're from Curacao, jij kan habla many different linguas, homie.
Hey man, Tam. Yeah.
Pavimento, which we've talked about in our other videos, which you can see over there, it's like having your own secret language. Especially when you're abroad in Holland and in the States and other countries, it's not a language that most people can understand or dissect easily enough to understand what you're saying. It's extremely handy when you're in situations when you want to talk shit about something or about something that's really messed up, but there's people around you. Especially when you have crazy messed up friends like I do. The ocean. It's big, it's beautiful, it's everywhere, it's a way of life.
It's moist.
Curacao being so small, you never have to drive more than 10-15 minutes, 20 max probably, to get to a beach or to get to an ocean. And it's almost always beach weather, year round, which is awesome. And when I say the ocean is a part of life in Curacao, I mean it really envelops most of the things you do and appreciate and experience on the island. And some of the most awesome things that you can do on Curacao involve the ocean. Here's a quick little list. The diving is awesome.
Man, the snorkeling is also awesome.
Sailing is awesome.
Dude, fishing is awesome.
Beaching is awesome.
Barbecuing.
What's beaching though? Beaching is like just laying on the beach?
I think so. Being those women.
Does beaching
Tanning.
count for tanning? Tanning is also pretty cool in Curacao because it's hot as shit.
Yeah. Windsurfing.
Speaking of windsurfing, you got a bunch of water sports. You got surfing, bodyboarding, you got wakeboarding, you got water skiing, you got kite surfing,
Parasailing.
you got skinny dipping,
What? Jumping from cliffs.
all kinds of cliffs. Cliff, knip, playa forty, all kinds of cliffs. They even incorporate the ocean into charity events like Swim for the Roses.
Beach party.
You got beach day where you go to the beach with your whole school. It's pretty awesome. Hey, Bandabo beaches. Just take a road trip to Bandabo, you pass by Daniel Snack, get some food, and you go.
Yeah, dude.
You go to Knip, Playa Forte, you go to Playa Kalki, you go to West Punt, jump off some cliffs. do
All
some
the
snorkeling.
places, all the
Bandabo
beaches.
is like a whole new world.
Yeah, dude.
The first thing that comes to my mind when people say Curacao
Food.
is food. Food on Curacao is bloody amazing. Whether you want legit Indian food or Surinamese food or Latino food, or you want some Angus beef, you want some Kobe beef, you want some fresh seafood, it's always legit on Curacao. Let's talk about convenience for a second. Curacao is probably one of the most convenient places when it comes to food and getting food. We got fast food, we got the usuals, we have McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut, we got Baskin Robbins, we got Subway. But the cool thing about Curacao is that fast food for us also means delicious home-cooked meals. Shout out to Esperanza Snack, they're delicious. But let's not forget about the quintessential Antiano fast food staple, pastechi y Johnny Cake. But it's always easy to find delicious, freshly made food on the island. Let's talk about price. Some places you can pay 10 guilders and you get a big box of food full for like 4 people. And that leads me to my next point, comida chines. Personally for me, and I know for a lot of people, one of the best things to eat on the island is comida chines Antiano, Antillean Chinese food. Would you agree, Timmy?
I totally would, sir. Yes.
You would agree. Chinese food in Curacao is very different than that here in Holland and than that in the States. In a good way. And it's affordable as hell. Especially satay con patata, which is always delicious. That weird sauce they put on the potatoes and stuff, I don't know what it is, and you put a little bit of Maggi, a little bit of pica on. Stop! Sus! And let's not forget about comida criollo, Creole food. Whether you're talking about ganinhos toba, sopi carne, rabi porco, yambo, yuana. Those last 2 I don't eat myself because they're a very specific preferred taste. Do you eat yambo?
Pussy.
Do you eat yambo?
Oh man.
Do you eat yuana?
Oh
So welcome to brother. A very cool thing about Curacao is the distance. And with distance, I mean two specific things. One, I'm talking about the size of the island. So it's a pretty small island, and that means that you usually don't have to drive or walk or cycle too long or far to get to important things like friends and family, to your girlfriend or boyfriend, to the supermarket to get food, and to get to beaches. And secondly, what I mean with distance is the position of the island itself on the globe. Curacao is right off the coast of Venezuela and right next to Bonaire and Aruba. And it's relatively close to other islands and countries as well, which makes it convenient for travel. Lastly, one of the most awesome things about growing up in Curacao is us, the people. The people you grow up with, the people you share experiences with. As we mentioned before, Curacao is a very multicultural island. You have people from around the world who grow up in Curacao who all share the island experience while still being able to share their cultural experiences with you as well. You have your Chinese Antilleans, you have your Surinamese Antilleans, you have your Latina Antilleans, you have your Portuguese Antilleans, you have your Dutch Antilleans, you have your Antilleans. You have all these beautiful cultures all put together but still sharing the same island experience with each other. And you grow up having these cultures be a pretty big part of your life. But the truly great thing about growing up in Curacao and coming from such a small, unique community is that you're able to appreciate the achievements of your fellow Antianos. Now, though it's not unique to just our island, for us, when we see that our fellow Antianos are doing amazing things out in the world and making a difference, whether it's in sports or journalism or medicine, we get to share a sense of pride for each other in those achievements. There's so many of us from the islands doing unique, beautiful, important things in the world. And it's an amazing sense of happiness when you see that those people are being recognized for their achievements and you hear the mention of Curacao. It's a great thing. And we were reminded of this very recently when we started uploading videos to YouTube. Our first video has so much positive feedback, so many people had so many kind words to share with us and tell us that they're proud and that they enjoy seeing it and they're happy to share it with their friends and share their culture and their language with people. And we are grateful for all you guys out there making a positive difference. So keep it up. That being said, thanks for watching.
We hope you enjoyed this video.
Because we really enjoy sharing these experiences and these stories with you guys.
If you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below,
And if you really like the video and you think your family and friends will like it as well, share it with them. Share some of the love.
Yeah, of course,
Manda pa tiyo.
Good deed for ever. And also, don't forget to
subscribe. And see you as soon as we come up with more shit.
Stabilize. Stabilize.